6 reasons why you should not buy Forex courses. Number 1. You are relying on someone else's analysis and decisions. It is very much bad to be treated like a child in your own house. Oh, I mean your office MetaTrader app. Making your own decisions after analyzing price action with proper knowledge about the market structure and other trading rules is a key part of becoming a self-sufficient trader and not a puppet. Being able to make your own decisions means that you have learned and understood how the market really works. But when you buy a course, who is doing the analysis and making the decisions? Is it you or the person selling the course? Your broker is making money whether you make money or not because they are selling your trades to the market maker. So why don't you buy a course from them? Because you know what they say, never cut your nose to spite your face. If you buy a course and you still want to trade blindly, then I don't know what to tell you. Just go and gamble at the casino instead. At least there you are risking your money and not your time learning. And if you are still losing after buying that course, you will be so pissed off that you will do something. At least you will start questioning things. But when you keep on losing without ever making a single profit, that demotivates you and you end up quitting. Number 2. Signals can be wrong and past performance does not guarantee future result. This is very much bad for new traders. When you buy a Forex course, one of the first things that you look at is their track record, right? How much pips they made this month, this year, and all those fancy marketing materials that makes you think they are superhuman. Trust me, they are not. Sometimes they cherry-pick their best results and they show you the best of the best, leaving out the 90% of the times they were at a casino. I remember when I was a noob, I would see these people posting their monthly results like every day, bragging about how many lots they traded and how much they made. And I thought to myself, these people are geniuses, they must have brains full of mercury. These guys are gods. I need to worship them. Well, guess what? Most of them are broke now and they are selling courses. Others are still bragging and posting daily gains, and those guys are doing it for clout. Man, don't fall for it. Those bragging rights doesn't put food on your table. Now, it may work for you in the short term because you will follow a system and you will try not to think too much, and you will probably even make some profits here and there. But when the market changes its season and that strategy no longer works, you will be lost. Number 3. Depending on your signal provider is like buying air to breathe. If he/she does not send signals or goes out of clients, you will be left in the dark. Signal providers are not saints. Some of them will purposely hide their negative results to sell more courses and make more sales. If a signal provider has 1,000 students and each one of them loses money, they will not announce it. That's bad for business. They will only say, look at this guy, he made 200% return last month. So if you don't buy this course, you will miss out on the opportunity to lose money with us. So basically you are trusting a stranger with your money. You don't know where they live. You don't know their family background. You don't even know if they are into cannibalism. So how can you trust them with your hard-earned cash? Every time you receive a signal, you should ask yourself, why did they send this signal? What kind of analysis did they do to come up with such conclusion? Did they read the tea leaves? Okay, maybe not the tea leaves. What about the charts? Oh, did they even look at the charts? So always aim to get educated and not just rely on signals. Number 4. The money you pay for your signal provider, use it to get a Wi-Fi and a smartphone and start learning. Be hungry for knowledge. Many people buy Forex courses thinking that it's a quick fix to their financial problems. They don't understand that it takes time and dedication to become a successful trader. In fact, I can say that trading is a skill that can only be mastered with years of practice and experience. Let me ask you a question. Would you pay $50 for a tennis lesson from Roger Federer or Rafael Nadal? What about a soccer lesson from Messi or Ronaldo? Even though those athletes are considered almost superhuman in their sport, would you still pay hundreds of dollars for a single lesson? The answer is probably yes, because you understand that they have years of experience and knowledge that you could benefit from. But when it comes to trading, people are willing to pay thousands of dollars for a single lesson. Come on, man. So how much do you think an experienced trader would charge for a single lesson? How much do you think you could learn in a few hours? The point is, it's better to spend money on education than on lottery tickets. But don't just stop there. Don't treat your studies like a chore. It's not something you do once and you're done. Make it a lifestyle. Make it a way of life. Become a bookworm. Read everything you can get your hands on. If you are serious about trading, it will take time before you see any real results. But if you stick with it and never quit, you will eventually get there. Just remember that. No 5, you might not fully understand the reasoning behind the signals given, making it harder to adopt to changing market conditions. Have you ever been in a situation where you received a signal and wondered why you were being told to take a certain action? Perhaps you followed the advice and made a profit, but it left you scratching your head as to why that particular trade was a winning one. Or maybe you went against the signal and ended up losing the trade, wondering how on earth did you manage to mess it up. The bottom line is that you should be placing trades unless you fully grasp the concept behind it. Think of it this way. Imagine you are driving a car without knowing how to operate the steering wheel, accelerator or brakes. You are essentially driving blind. You may be able to navigate through traffic with the help of GPS and other technological aids, but what happens when those systems fail? Are you still going to keep on driving, or will you pull over and wait for assistance? The same logic applies to trading. Sure, you can follow signals without understanding the underlying principles. But when the market shifts or presents you with a unique situation, you could find yourself in a world of hurt. It's like trying to catch a fish with a net without knowing the depth of the water. You may end up with nothing but disappointment and regret. The true essence of trading lies in understanding the market and making informed decisions based on your analysis. Don't settle for just following signals blindly. Take the time to understand the why behind each trade, and soon you will be navigating the markets like a seasoned pro. No 6. Relying only on signals can lead to missed opportunities or unforeseen losses if you don't understand them. Instead of buying signals, learn and develop your own strategy and get used to the market conditions or get a mentor. You see, using pre-made strategies can be like trying to fit a round peg in a square hole. Sure, you can force it in, but it's not going to work properly and you could end up causing some serious damage. The thing is, the market is constantly evolving and changing, throwing all sorts of curveballs that a pre-made strategy might not be able to handle. Not to mention that each trader is different with their own unique style and approach to the game. So what works for one person might not necessarily work for another. The solution, my friend, is to develop your own strategy. By doing so, you will be able to adapt to the ever-changing market conditions and take advantage of new opportunities as they arise. However, developing your own strategy is not an easy task. It requires patience, practice, and a whole lot of experience. But fear not, my eager student, for there is hope. You can learn from the experiences of others by observing their trades and asking questions. There are plenty of resources available to help you on your journey to becoming a self-sufficient trader. So don't settle for simply following signals blindly. Instead, invest the time and effort to learn and grow as a trader. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So that's it for today from Bossman Charts. Do not forget to sign up and get bossified with the most powerful broker, Just Markets. The link is on the description. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe for more great content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.